duckies. Captain Edward von Arkham here, coming to you from on board the MHS Hysteria. What an exciting day it's been. Earlier today, I received an invitation on the chronograph from Lord Byron, the scoundrel. The invitation came from 1806, the Cambridge years. It's always a laugh at his dormitory at Cambridge. So without hesitation, we popped back to 1806, and the crew dropped me off at Trinity College, Cambridge. Byron greeted me in the courtyard, wearing a crimson silk smoking robe and gold cravat. Style incarnate. We went up to his dormitory and sat down with his friends Hodgson and Hobhouse for a cup of tea and a glass of sherry. He's a brilliant host. We spent hours just chatting about art and poetry and the finer things in life. Very comfy sofas. We had a jolly good laugh when Hobhouse recited one of Byron's poems in a squeaky voice.
The cumbrous pomp of Saxon pride accords not with the freeborn soul, which loves the mountain's craggy side and seeks the rocks where billows roll.
Marvellous chaps. Any which way and how, we were enjoying a nice plate of scones when all of a sudden I felt a rather hot breath on the back of my neck. I turned around and was startled at what faced me. A bear. It was Byron's pet brown bear, Bruin. I'd met him before, and I don't know how I managed to forget about him, but the proximity of our faces startled me, and I, jumped slightly, which might have startled the bear, who in turn bit my hat and subsequently electrified itself, which made it rather cross. Byron, Hodgson, and Hobhouse ducked for cover behind the sofa, and I took off running down the hallway, pursued by the bear. I seem to end up running away from a ferocious animal quite a lot these days. Any which way and how, I had run down the hallway and turned the corner, looked back, and saw that the beast was still running after me. I dug through my brain, trying to find a way out of the predicament, and suddenly I remembered hearing somewhere that if you're being chased by a bear, you should gradually disrobe, throwing your garments behind you, and the bear will stop to inspect each article of clothing, allowing you to escape. It was not until I had entirely disrobed that I remembered that it only works on polar bears. So at that point, I was absolutely sans attire and running out through the courtyard of Cambridge with an angry brown bear on my heels. Strangely enough, this wasn't the first time, although last time I wasn't naked. When I realized that, I remembered that the last time it happened, all I had to do is stand stone still, and the bear lost interest in me. So I screeched to a halt and stood absolutely still. And Bruin slowed down, sniffed around me, and wandered off. I was no longer in danger of being mauled to death by an angry bear, but I was naked in the middle of Cambridge courtyard, and the sound of an angry bear had attracted a bit of a crowd. So now I have a reputation at Cambridge, and a charcoal sketch of my face with the caption, "Do not allow on premises." Well, that's our time for today. I'm going to go make sure that there are no ferocious animal attacks in my immediate future. Until next time, stay mad, my duckies. Where's my belt?